Scorpio, we have number 31, why, and number 49, observer. Now, I got a really interesting message because when I saw this book, I saw the Akashic Records, and then I had the song Past Lives come through, and part of the lyrics is, I've got the strangest feeling this isn't our first time around. Now, you may be meeting another soul, another person, and you may be questioning why there is a sense of I've met you before, and you're being asked to observe. And with this, there is an opportunity here for you to dive into your Akashic records here, to visit your past lives if this is something that resonates for you. But it's also just an opportunity for you to observe this sense of I've met you before. So interesting energy to come out for the month of March for you. So let's dive deeper and see what else is coming through for you, Scorpio. Okay, I've got that song in my head now. What else does Scorpio need to know for the month of March, please, Spirit? Ooh, purification, pine spirit, number 30. And crystal cave trust, number 9. Yeah, okay, so what I'm getting here, there is an element of trust. For some that may resonate, your Akashic records can look different for everyone. And for some, I'm getting your Akashic records may look like a cave. It's different for everyone. And there's something about trust what you are being shown here. This person is gazing into an orb of light. Because when we dive into past life energy, it is an opportunity to purify in some ways. It is to understand the lesson. We can transmute and we can move forward. Interesting, fascinating energy for you guys this morning. I do not usually get energies that are massive past life here. So, okay, what else does Scorpio need to know for the month of March? Thank you, Spirit. I have be bold and make the first move at the bottom of the deck. Emotions are running high, supermoon. Okay. And a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. Yeah, I feel like this connection potentially may put you in your feels. I just saw 3 on the clock, so you may be seeing a lot of 3s at the moment. But yeah, there's this, and you don't know why, and you're being asked to observe, watch, and that's observe within as well. And when I was saying this, trust in going within and trust what you're being shown here, particularly if this is past life related, because it will help balance out the energy here. You may be asked to be bold in diving into your Akashic records for some. For others, to find out why, we sometimes need to dive in to see what it is. It's like when we meet someone, you're like, man, there's something there, but I don't know quite what it is. You never know. You're never going to know unless you learn or ask questions, get to know someone. There's expect powerful change, and oh my goodness, underneath that, a new romantic cycle begins. Yeah, if there's someone in your energy here that you are curious about, observe ask questions, why? But also for some that resonate, there may be past life energy here as well. Okay, I know that's not going to resonate for everyone. I just saw a time to heal. So yeah, there may be, because sometimes there's beautiful energy to learn from other souls, and sometimes there's energy that comes up that we don't quite know why we resist that, and it's based on past energy that we have not lived in this lifetime. Interesting. Okay, what else does Scorpio need to know for the month of March? Okay, there's one more in here. I'm just going to grab that first. There's another one in here. Thanks. Thank you. Okay, we have number 41, Nightingale Spirit. Love is all around. Yeah, there's a sense of, this is that emotion running high. You're picking up on emotions that you don't necessarily understand why. Number 60, Swan Spirit. Time for a deep dive. And this is going into the Akashic Records or even just observing within. Okay, interesting energy. Let's get the tarot out and see what else is coming through for you, Scorpio. Fascinating energy to start off with. Okay, 707. So maybe seeing that number, or there is a message in there for you as well. So a lot of signs and synchronicities. And that's the other thing, you may be seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities when you come across a particular soul here. And for some, you may not even cross physical paths. You may have someone come through in meditation. It's going to be different for everyone. So let's have a look. What's going on here for Scorpio, please? The month of March. Please and thank you, Spirit. Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's fear here that needs to be healed. Ooh. 100%. Okay. So, souls cross our path for a reason. And this person may be triggering some fear within you. There also may be the sense of wish fulfillment as well with the star. Interesting. So you may be feeling a little conflicted or just confused. A lot of emotions going on, which emotions are running high at the moment for you, Scorpio. Okay, let's have a look at your energy. The Queen of Swords. Interesting. This can be a cold and defensive energy. This also can be a person wanting to make a decision. Interesting. But this is someone that's very protective, willing to cut anything out or anyone off that doesn't serve your highest good. Interesting. What's your challenge here? The Four of Swords, healing. Yeah, there's someone or something that is triggering you, Scorpio, in the month of March, and you're gonna potentially want to push it over. What is this? I don't know what this is, but there's this sense of, I have the strangest feeling this isn't our first time around. So yeah, there's something that needs to heal, and I don't think it's potentially something that you can cognitively understand, because maybe you've never met this person ever. So why is this person triggering something within me? Okay, what's coming towards you? The King of Wands. Okay. Taking action. This feels very confident energy. Interesting. And what is your advice here? The Ten of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. I feel like there is emotional fulfillment underneath whatever these triggers are for you at this time. Interesting. Okay. Let's dive deeper and see what's going on. Why is, thank you, the Queen of Swords here for Scorpio, please? We have the Temperance at the bottom of the deck. This is about patience, but also alchemy. Yeah, alchemizing past pain. The Five of Cups, Four of Pentacles, because there's something that you're holding on to and you're very defensive because there is this past pain that you're holding on to here. Interesting. The Queen of Swords can be very cold, very defensive, very cutthroat, cutting someone off, like I say, even if they sneeze, but you know, like as in, if they put one foot wrong, you're done, out of here. This really on guard energy. Interesting. But someone's coming in here, could be a King of Wands for some, doesn't have to be, and regardless of gender, this could be a fire sign, Leo, Sag, and Aries. But there is an opportunity here to alchemize, balance out the energy, pain that you're holding on to from the past here. Interesting. A win-win outcome is forecast. Remember, that was about balancing out the energy. We have the Empress here. This is yin, feminine energy, regardless of your gender. This is about abundance, growth, self-love. And I feel like that is what you're really guarding here. You're guarding your abundance potentially for some, but your energy, your softness, your heart. Scorpio, you're a water sign and you feel very deeply. We've got a lot of butterflies here. Butterflies represents transformation, and that's the Death card, and that is Scorpionic energy. This is Taurus energy as well. So you may be feeling potentially a little bit vulnerable too, because you're leaning into your feminine energy, regardless of gender, remember. So that's just that softness, taking care of self as well. And so if something is coming in that's making you triggered with the Queen of Swords, I feel like you're very much on guard here. But this trigger, remember, is an opportunity for healing, and that's what's in your challenge. So let's dive into the Four of Swords. Where's the Four of Swords, please, here for Scorpio? The Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. We also have the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Wands. You may be seeing 8-8. Again, 8-8 to me is about abundance. We had the Empress here. So this may be a message for a select few, but there may be this fear around your abundance, your wealth, your stability, whether this feeling of with it being so defensive, like you're going to lose it, it's going to be lost, or it's going to be taken, or there's something around that. Interesting. But there is an opportunity here this new opportunity with the Ace of Wands, a person situation that's coming in that is potentially triggering you here, and this healing allows you to walk away from the old and Eight of Wands move into the new. I'm also getting to, because we did have Be Bold and make the first move, the Eight of Wands is about communication. So communicating with maybe the other person, to understand them, to see what they're about. Also communication with your spirit team, with your Akashic records, that kind of stuff as well. So there's a combination there. But this healing, this opportunity to heal is in your challenge at this time. So the King of Wands is what's coming towards you. Let's have a look. Why is this here for Scorpio? Okay, we have the King of Cups, which is Scorpionic energy, and Justice underneath that, which is a balancing out the energy, Libra energy. We also have the Three of Pentacles. So this King of Wands is potentially you taking action, being bold and making the first move here. The Three of Pentacles is about collaborating and working with others. So this potentially is, like I said, you just observing and asking questions and potentially working with this new person or situation that's coming in that's very triggering. Be curious with your triggers and not fearful. Now, with the Three of Pentacles, I did see popping out somewhere along before when I was shuffling the Hermit. And this is going within. The Hermit's about going within and doing the work within, which is all about going within and healing as well. That time for a deep dive. Because there is love here in a situation, but you are feeling very guarded. And that is what you need to be curious about, observer, and ask the bigger questions why. So your advice here is the Ten of Cups. So let's dive into that. Why is this here? Yeah, interesting. The Two of Wands. So this situation will put you in the Two of Wands. You have a choice here. And you have a choice here to, the Queen of Swords is popping out again, to cut something out and to end something here. Now this could be ending this energy, this healing, going within, an internal one, because I'm getting almost like a, not a warning. What's this energy here? Yeah, you get a choice of what you invest in here, what you move towards. The Hermit, again, there's a need to go within to really see what brings you emotional fulfillment with the Ten of Cups. Because this defensive energy that I see that you're currently in here, Scorpio, it has potential for you to end the Ten of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment. This could be for you, and because there's this unhealed energy, you could miss out on an opportunity here. So it's not saying that this is your be all end all. It's about observe, find out why, dive deeper here. You can still protect your energy and have curiosity in diving a little bit deeper, because I feel like this comes potentially as a past life energy. If that's not something that you believe in, there is just a trigger within you from your past. And it could be preventing you from your Ten of Cups. So be conscious of that, Scorpio, and have an open mind, curious mind, and dive a little bit deeper here before cutting anything off. Okay, so this is your message. Let me know if it resonated in the comment section down below. But as always, I'm sending you much love, light, and insight, and I'll see you next time.